Am I asexual or just damged? Have you gone to therapy? I feel although you might find some good answers on Reddit, a therapist might be necessary for something as traumatic as rape. Are you sexually attracted to him? I'm ace and that's the only requirement. Honestly, feel free to use the label and find yourself after everything you have gone through. I'm glad he sounds like a great guy. It would be one hell of a Reddit reply that could make you feel better about your libido after surviving rape. You gotta do the work of healing from your experiences. It's not fair and it won't be easy. I'm sorry. You need therapy. Don't force yourself to have sex with him. It will only make your trauma worse. Only therapy will help you. It seems like you, understandably, have some PTSD related to your traumas. Have you considered EMDR? It's highly effective in treating PTSD and it might be beneficial to you in helping you work through your issues. The most important part of EMDR is helping you know you're safe and completely in control of how far you feel comfortable going. The idea is to remove the immediate flight or fright response to a stimulus in your case. Thinking or talking about those traumatic events to enable you to deal with your issues without feeling overwhelming emotions. Good luck to you. As a retired clinician, trauma is held and affects the person until it can be worked through, which usually means specialized therapy. So the answer would be, it is hard to determine at this point. It's great that you could share this. All the very best in coming to a helpful resolution. Another fellow survivor here, recently remarried to an angel of a man. I spilled the beans early on in our relationship BC of the severity of my past. He took everything in stride and helped me work through a lot. The person with the pond analogy is so right. Anytime there's a storm, stuff dredges up and I have to get back into good headspace again. What we focused on in the bedroom, and we literally attacked it, was feeling safe. Safe words. No distractions. Allowing certain touch. Soft exploring in a safe way. Even then, I'll have a quick flash and it's like ice water being dumped on me. What's helped is a mantra in my head, I'm safe with him. It relaxes me enough to allow PIV. We've even explored BDSM. It's honestly done a world of good. BCI can control it. Sometimes I have to prep myself during the day. So when we have our time it's not starting from -0. But he deserves that connection and I enjoy it once I relax. There are times I'm good to go. No issues. But vast majority I have to actively work at it. Is it ideal? No. Does it give my husband what he needs to feel loved? Yes. Therefore it's worth working through. I'm on the asexual spectrum. Demisexual. And I'm damaged. So I can agree that it can sometimes be very difficult to tell. I'm 40 now. I didn't realize I was demi until a few years ago. But when I did, it explained so much. The best test for if you are on the asexual spectrum is to ask yourself if you get sexually attracted to people you don't know. For instance, I went with a friend to a male dance show. It was fun, but I wasn't turned on by any of it. I don't feel the urge to have sex with anyone because I'm attracted to them. It's more like what you do to get to know someone. I only crave sex with someone when I have an emotional connection with them. A strong, trusting, supportive emotional connection. Before that's established, it's just to make them happy. I could go years without sex and not notice. I wouldn't force yourself to have sex with him. I would talk things over with a therapist. It's less so that you're damaged, and more that it's something to explore in a safe space. I also wonder if talking about more through care afterwards would help the dark thoughts? It does for me. I was groomed, not raped though. Oh honey, if I could give you a hug like a good internet mom I would. By the time I was 23, I had also been wrapped more than once. I was maybe 4 years out from the most recent occurrence and was seeing someone. You are neither asexual nor broken. You are having a very normal reaction to the traumatic events that have happened to you. It does take a bit of time to heal. But I am 34 now, and I promise you, you can and do heal from it. A little scar tissue maybe. You need a therapist. One that you feel comfortable talking about this with. The one you have is probably stalking the issue because they know it is a root cause and want you to open up. However, if you are not feeling from them, find someone who you can talk to. I wish this didn't happen to you. At least all the information here points to not being asexual. But only you know if there are other factors that make you think that you are. Maybe take a time off and talk about this to him. He seems like he'll understand. I am ashamed to admit that I usually did it so he would like me. It's wrong, I know, and it also made me feel awful afterwards. This is not wrong by itself. Killing someone so he likes you is awful. But we all do things so we are liked by our partners. It is sad you had to go through so much, but it is not shameful. I do not know the answer, but you have clearly gone through a lot of drama. Discrepancies in libido are normal. They may be worse in your situation, but certainly are not unique. You cannot expect two people to always want to have sex at the same time. Have you done therapy? You may want to do that. I am not saying it will help, but your line of thinking that you are damaged is not healthy. You are not a refrigerator. Therapy. And take some time off to be by yourself. Therapy. My fiancé was too busy for it, and we ended up splitting because she didn't handle her trauma in the right way. Just so you know, trigger warnings cause harm. The best available evidence suggests they do the opposite of what's intended. You shouldn't use them. Me AF 37F. A common misconception about ace people is that we don't get horny or that we just don't want to have sex. Not true. It's all about sexual attraction and whether or not you feel it. Plenty of people do feel sexual attraction, but don't want to or aren't comfortable having sex for whatever reason. So they don't. That's totally okay. No matter the reason, you're never obligated to have sex. I'd say just consider whether you're attracted to your boyfriend in a sexual way but aren't comfortable having sex with him, or if you're just only attracted to him romantically. Oh hey, I have similar issues. What helped me was building gradual intimacy, pushing out of my comfort zone bit by bit. The more emotional intimacy I built, the easier it was to have sexual intimacy. But we went step by step. At first we just masturbated together with zero him touching me. Gradually, over several dates, I touched him more and more and then let him touch me. Sometimes I said at the start of a date that today was a no-sex day and we just slept together those nights. Eventually he touched me more and more and I got more comfortable. If you want to enjoy sex, you'll have to deal with the unpleasant emotions that will come with the process. And if your current man isn't patient and respectful of your boundaries, then find one who is.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. TooAfraidToAsk is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.